Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We're up to 368. We are a few weeks from Chicago. It is coming fast and furious. And for those who are attending as registered attendees, tomorrow is the day. Activities open up at noon. I think it's, what is it, noon? Is it noon Pacific time or noon Central? I don't remember. But it opens up, so be prepared. This will be the first year that I will not be doing anything with the yard sale. So,
hello, Hook.
The yard sale actually is scheduled for 8 to 10 o'clock on Friday night. So
that's like the worst possible time.
It was on a Thursday originally, but Lego's doing something, so they had to move
Friday
it.
Night.
So yeah,
well, worst possible time for me because I'm busy on Friday night.
Well, yeah, I know you're busier than sin on Friday night. So, yeah, I mean, and so am I. And so is Jesse. Jesse be doing his game stuff. So, I mean, it'll be.
I asked for that room and I know they posted some of the games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to do a Brickworld. Hey, this is what's available. I haven't even looked other than I saw the email.
Jesse, do that on your free time. This is not a inform Jesse about what's going on at Brickworld stream.
I thought this was a Brickworld stream, so we're going to promote Brickworld. That's why
we're true, it is. I guess that's right.
Brickworld hype, actually.
We promote anything here but Star Wars.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, yeah, let's see here.
Reed wishes that were the case.
Yeah, I could definitely do it on my own timer. Be the surfer.
What's that?
I'm trying to think how. No, I got it. I was just trying to figure out how big it's going to make. I don't know how big it's going to.
Hello, Johnny G.
Yeah, it's not going to make it super visible, unfortunately.
Yeah,
here.
Yeah. I sold one of my space babies in record time, and then I sold my blue shell in record time too.
That's the email, huh?
Yeah, this is the email that came out. So it's got your, so you just got to, click. So you got to click the session, click your confirmation.
Uh-oh.
And then
just even though I didn't say Troy.
And then for what they're wanting, so you got to modify your registration.
Modify your registration.
Yeah, are you sure you want to show all this, Reed, on the stream?
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. You're supposed to get to this page first. And then
yeah. That's fine.
So,
don't worry, Reed.
My personal information is plentiful on the web.
It's pretty small. I mean, it's pretty hard to see anyway. So, there's only a few things on the tentative schedule right now anyways. So, like Wednesday, just the registration. New attendee orientation, 2 to 3. Thursday is setup. Opening ceremony 7 to 9. Friday, all day setup. More new attendee orientation. Then 8 to 10 is the garage sale. Saturday, the public expo, and then comedy show 6 to 7:30 on Saturday. 7 to 8:50 the charity auction. 7 to 8:50 the film festival, and 10 to midnight the World of Lights. And 4 to 5 is the award ceremony on Sunday with the public expo. So basically, you would just click through all this stuff, and then I guess this is where it would open. Yeah, so 12 o'clock tomorrow Central Time, and then this is where it would just list what you.
So tomorrow. That's right. They said the 24th. Don't even try to get on there and.
You don't get on there beforehand. You just they said just as it goes live, just jump in because you'll have to refresh the page or.
Okay. So that stuff's not on there quite yet.
No, not on there yet. But I mean, obviously, the email would show what was what's coming up available. So,
yeah,
GBC workshop. Oh, let's see here.
That's one.
Garage sale, the Lego Module X history and AMA. Ask me anything.
Hello, Moto. Hello, Troy.
Hello, Moto. Oh,
hey, Troy.
So, then there's some Lego plant make and takes, bricks and bloom. It's 10. The Module X is 25. There's a breakfast club. Get to know.
It's not like the movie, Reed.
I know. That's what it's called. It's called Breakfast Club.
I know, but I'm saying it's not like the movie. In case that's what you thought.
No.
You won't get to meet Emilio Estevez or anything.
I'm going to mute this boy if he's not careful. Spin it, twist it, bop it. Making minifigs move is one of the workshops.
Threats already.
$15. Attendance limit 60 on Thursday from 1 to 2:50. And then they're doing another one. Swing it, sway it, slide it. Making minifigs move on Friday from 10 to noon. $15. A Creationary, Lego Pictionary. No cost, but limited to 20 people. They're doing 2 times. Thursday, 8 to 10. Friday, 6 to 8. They're doing a Score 4 tournament. Brick built game. They're doing Saturday and Sunday. No cost, doesn't look like. There's the Illegal Building Techniques Improv Comedy Show. Attendance limit's 100. Saturday night, 7 to 9. Cost is $20.
Attendance limit of 100 must be a smaller area then.
Maybe. Yeah, wasn't it in the big hall at one point?
It used to be, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be in the big hall.
So something might else be going on, I guess. I don't know.
Something might else be going on.
GBC Workshop, attendance limit 80, cost is $35. That'll be Thursday from 10 till noon. And then Bricks Against Humanity, a couple games, $10. Attendance limit 7 for each one. Thursday, 8 to 9, and Friday, 9 to 10. So,
yeah, it's hard. I mean, you have, 2,000 attendees or something, 1,500 attendees, and there are games that have 6 spots.
yeah.
Which it's the only way to do it. It's just it can be really hard to get in some of those games.
Yeah. I don't know. And we are trying out something tonight. Tonight, it's not super easy to read. I don't know how everybody at home can tell us.
I can read just fine, Reed. If you need me to read something, I can.
There you go. You can read that one.
Bowling shirt.
Yeah, I don't have my bowling shirt on. Good catch, Johnny G. You're very, very observant tonight.
But looks like, but they have the new thing. I don't know how easy it is for everybody at home watching it. In the StreamYard, it's a little bit smaller, so I'm guessing I don't know what it's like on actual YouTube by itself. But it does have the chat in the lower right-hand corner. So
Can you change the size on that, Reed?
I don't know. It's brand new. It's in beta, so I don't know. I don't see anything. So I haven't really researched it. Clicking Cliff had it live on his the other night, and so
Could you read it on his? Could anyone else read it for you on his?
not really. I don't know.
Maybe it's too small to read. Hard to say.
So all those things that you went through, Reed, those were all non-building sessions that you could sign up for, right? There's still building.
Well, the G. Yeah,
right?
I mean, some of them are. Those are the ones that cost anything. There'll be other stuff, but those are the ones that are all going live tomorrow at noon that cost something, or they want you to sign up where there's an attendance limit, I guess, of sorts. So, I mean, GBC. I mean, there's only 80. I mean, some stuff will go real fast. Other stuff might not. Like garage sale goes on sale. I mean, there's 134 spots for that. It's $10 per half table. There's guidelines in there. There's a link to the guidelines. So we got that email. Make sure you read the guidelines. I won't be there to be, looking it over, but I mean, somebody will be probably checking to make sure everybody's doing
Some
it.
lesser individual will be overseeing it this year, not Reed.
Somebody else will be doing it, not me.
Boycott.
Not boycotting. I just can't do it. I got something else going on. So Kevin, what are you working on? We'll go around the horn here. What are you working on? What are you?
I am just going through orders received, and then I got to get moving on my builds. I have a lot to do.
Okay. Jesse, what are you working on? Ooh, he's getting ready for tonight. We're doing D&D again tonight.
Getting ready for D&D tonight.
Yeah, Eve of Ruin. You're not lying.
It's a ruin. Ruin Citadel coming up.
And then we got Brett in the other corner. Brett, how's Brett tonight? Yeah, I would say he is a shady potion seller. Yeah. No.
That's not a potion seller. That's a wizard. It's an evil wizard.
How is Moto tonight?
Doing okay. Just doing some really tricky stuff here. Let me try to turn this around.
Ooh, the mask.
Whoa.
Wow, meowsers.
Meowza.
Wow. Meow. Are you going to wear that instead, or is that the same size it was previously?
Well, my son works for Meows a lot, so he'll be wearing this.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm giving him a mega upgrade compared to the really horrible version that exists today.
And how old is your son?
He's going to start high school next year. He'll be in 9th grade.
Okay. Yeah.
He just finished 8th grade yesterday.
Nice. Very good.
Sweet.
Looking good.
Looks
Yep.
good.
Just working out how to patch these holes here, and then I'll move on to the rest of the head. Once I get this area done, the rest of it tends to go faster.
Yeah.
I went to the Lego store today to buy a lot of these to pick a brick because I'm going through a lot of them right now.
Oh, they have those on the wall? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when they have the pieces you need where you can just pick them up and buy them.
I think those have been on there for a while, actually, I think.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, but they fill up a lot of space very quickly, and you can kind of bend them into the shape you want.
No.
I feel like that's a piece that I don't even notice because it's so big that I don't consider it unless I actively need it.
Yeah, I just happen to need it. So here I am, trying to use it.
Looks good.
Thanks.
Can we have Agents of Mock Troy? How is Troy this evening?
I feel like it's been a long week for me.
Tell me about it.
Lots of issues at work. Most of them plumbing issues. So it kind of takes the energy out of me a little bit.
Just wish you could flush this week down the toilet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good metaphor. But yeah, I'm in mock mode right now. I switched gears yesterday to help Jesse and Mel with their collab. So I'm working with a whole lot of tan. And I think I'm going to need to make a run to a Bricks and Minifigs here this weekend because I don't think I'm going to have enough parts to do what I want to do. So,
wow.
Is it too late to bricklink all that stuff? Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe not.
It depends on what you're looking for too, because I'm guessing you need just general tan plate brick, right? Which is a little easier to get off.
I need slopes.
Oh
I
yeah,
need slopes. Because I could probably mix what I want, but it'd be really boxy. So I don't want it to be boxy. I want it to be look dynamic and curved and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of slopes. Slopes.
Versus when I need 70 of this piece, it's not something I can go to a Bricks and Minifigs to get.
Ooh, wow.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't need it that specialized. I just need
Yep, that was the reason this order went through from Czech Republic. I don't remember where.
You just need stuff, huh?
I need individual parts. Yeah, it's because I'll get the mock set and be like, oh, this is perfect. But now I need more of that part. I need more of that part. So,
yep. I did place some orders. I'm working on updating the rainbows for the portals. So I had to order some lavender, order some new hinge plates. I'm using the 3x4 hinge blue plate with the double locking mechanisms. And then actually I ordered some of the other 1x4s of the other end. And so I've got 4 of these completed, and I've got the one that's obviously in the wrong color here. But I'm doing my, because my train loop is pretty much done, but I'm actually doing a junction point for the inside of the train loop. So I took most of the castle apart, the old castle, Pendragon Fortress, just have the tower. I'm building a rainbow junction. So the portal junction will be in here. So that'll be inside my train loop. So separate from the Hope Castle area. But yep, because I only have 3 plates of water left to do. I just did the edging today along the water. My ballast is all done on the train track. To try and get some texturing done if I can. So
What different factions are you gonna have coming through the portals?
it depends. I might actually put. Might put a call out just to see if there's any. I guess how many I can get built. See if anybody's interested once judging is over. If anybody's interested in having some guys head over to the port junction type.
Oh,
thing.
when's judging gonna happen?
I think that's Friday night.
It's always Friday.
So I mean, I don't ask anybody to do any shenanigans until after the judges go through.
You mean shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Well, Jeffrey Beans and I might do it regardless. We might start ours early. It depends on when we get to doing ours. But
Oh, don't forget your 37 pieces of flair.
I don't know if well, mine's on my shirt now.
Yeah.
So.
Which reminds me, I gotta.
Come on, I made an Office Space reference. You guys are.
Oh, Larry and I appreciate it.
That's what I was laughing about, Moto.
I know.
But Reed did it just bounced off of Reed.
No, I knew what it was. I just was like, mine's
you get
on
armor
my
on
shirt already. It's already on my shirt. I don't have to worry about remembering to put it on my shirt because it's on my shirt. And
I got to come up with projects for Brickworld. I haven't done that yet.
So, but yep, that's kind of what I'm working on. So, yep. I think my train's ready to go. Oh, Jesse's got a map. Oh, no.
That's a lot of spiders.
It's a web of lies and deceit.
Might be some webbing.
Could be a sticky situation.
Oh, I hope we have our rogue this week then. She can add her own webbing to that mix.
So, Reed, you mentioned factions. What does everyone think of the new castle factions coming out in the minifig machine?
What are they?
They're castle factions. There's
I mean, which factions are they? I don't know what they are.
It's a Griffin faction and a not octopus. What's a Kraken faction?
The Kraken.
They look fantastic.
Oh, good.
You get two of each in each set, but hopefully it makes it onto Bricks and Pieces, in which case you can buy what you need. I am very excited for them.
Well, you don't always get what you want. You get what you need.
Oh, if only I just got what I need, I'd be a lot richer.
Hello, Hoarder 66.
Here we go. Let's see. Here we'll present.
Oh, I missed the 66. I should.
Klein Bricks, I think Brickworld's in 3 weeks.
There they are.
It's in
2.5.
It starts 3 weeks from 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, but I meant the public days, or
Oh yeah, sorry.
yeah, about 3 weeks away.
There we go. Is that what you're talking about right there?
Tis a tis.
I like that that one next to the Kraken faction. You could make a
The pirate one, kind of.
It's like Sergeant Pepper's.
Oh yeah.
Type.
If only I had any interest in the Beatles.
How can
Oh,
I
you get
be-
4 space guys, huh?
But you like
Yep.
Star Wars, right?
Gold and creamy green.
Griffin faction.
Sure.
Huh.
What's on the T-shirt on that chick? Is that Paradisa?
It's Fabuland.
No.
No, it's Paradisa.
Is it
Oh,
Paradisa?
Yeah,
Oh, it
if I look
is.
close.
Oh,
They
that's
show the
awesome.
figures further down, Reed,
Love it.
Hmm?
or at least I
Same with the
found
guy. The guy upper left was Paradisa as well. Same torso.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No pictures up close. Wow.
Must have seen it on a separate post then.
This is at the website, Lego website, so it must not be at
Okay.
the Lego website.
Yeah, you can make out the font on the right-hand side of her green camera, her lime green camera.
Yep.
RISA, yeah, Paradisa.
Troy,
Yeah,
that's what you're excited about? Not the
DISA.
castle figures?
Oh, I saw the castle figures already.
Oh, okay. All right.
You get 2 pirates as well.
Yeah, but they're not as unique. The female one in front is kind of cool. The one in the back is they keep doing the red and white stripes.
Yeah, that one's
Just a newer version of it, but it's just replacing an older version, so it's not as useful in my opinion. If it were a generic pirate torso or period torso,
So
that'd be awesome.
on the far left is a Lego Ideas branded shirt. So is that the set designer for this?
There are 2 Lego designers or master builders or something. It's her, and then there's a guy. Oh, the guy right next to him.
Yeah.
Her. So
Are those the fan designers or are those the pro designers?
I don't remember which ones they are. I thought they were master builders, but I could be wrong. Because I did momentarily think they might be actual Lego contestants, but I don't think so.
Oh, no, they're not Lego Master contestants. No,
No.
she's got an Ideas shirt on. Huh, that's kind of neat. It's a great idea. I've been looking forward to seeing this one for a while.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
When's the release day?
Let's see here. When is it? June 4th. So coming
Oh,
up.
right before Brickworld.
If you did Johnny G, I'll take a Rivendell.
Don't think it showed that information, John.
Yeah, exactly, Johnny G. That's the danger of showing that information.
Danger. And the chat just doesn't go away because now everyone can just read it for a whole.
Anyone can rewind and look it up. Freeze frame it. Yeah, Julian Bricksmith, one time I sent him a check for charity, and he showed my check, my actual check with the routing number and everything on it.
Oh,
And I had him take that thing down in about 10 seconds. I was on the phone with him like, you got to take this video down, and I'll black out I'll do the black bars on the video if you want, but you can't be having my routing info and all my checking account info out there.
That was like address. There was no credit card information in there, guys.
No, it was a physical check with my banking routing number, my checking number, it was the physical check.
I mean, I showed something one night on one of the streams, and I went back and I actually graded out, even though it was only a fraction of a few seconds, but something, I'm not supposed to show. I freaking went back and I changed it real quick and pulled it.
well, all you got to do is pause it. It doesn't matter how long it is. As soon as it's up there, it's...
Well, yeah, but, as long as I do it that night and wipe it, I mean, usually you can go in and modify the video and wipe that so that it's gone, so that all subsequent looks at it, you can't see it, grays it out. So I had to go do that on a video. So, I mean, but yeah, it takes time to do it. So yeah.
See, Kevin, Johnny G likes Paradisa too.
Well, good for you and Johnny G.
Oi, Mr. Wagner. That made me pick on Star Wars. I've got Paradisa here. Which set do you want?
What?
I've got Paradisa over there on the side. Which set do you want? I've got 2. And they're in box.
You got 2 Paradisa sets?
Yep.
Neither. I don't... It's fine in the Lego, but I don't need them. Thank you, though.
That's how we feel about Star Wars.
So
more for me.
So in other words, I need to have some Star Wars guys coming through one of the portals in cuffs, is what you're saying, Brett.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely.
So much grief I get.
You have to pick on Paradisa for.
didn't
Yeah.
pick on Paradisa. I merely said that I'm surprised. that Troy
What's
was
next,
more
Kevin
excited
Wagner?
about
Are you going to
Paradisa
pick on elves? Because I
than
tell
he
you what, you and
was
Jesse are tag
about
team.
Castle.
Tell him, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get Jesse on my list of stuff.
The goblins are coming out of the portal for sure now. For shenanigans.
Oh, that's right. I take it that castle will be there, huh? Nice. Yes, that might. They might have to.
All right. Come on for a bit.
Could be entertaining. That's the goal. Gotta have fun, man. Gotta have fun.
Oh, look, someone put the chat in front of me. That's nice.
Oh, you had a black screen earlier.
That was earlier. I don't live there anymore, Rick.
That was yesterday. What have you done for me today?
We'll put it going into the rainbow, and we'll just do this. There we go. See, now it's just going into the rainbow. It's like disappearing into another dimension. Oh man, I hope they're ready for what they're seeing in the chat then, because
You need to call your portals Skittles because it's Taste the Rainbow. Isn't it? That's the catch line.
Yeah, that kept running through my head. I'm like, is there a way to use this? Not really.
ooh, this is really interesting. That's right. Added plates.
Dragon.
The dragon.
Yeah, it's going to bite Kevin Wagner.
It's a water dragon. Lots
They had
of
a saber-toothed tiger at Bricks and Minifigs today, but they wanted $30. I was like, dang,
Wow.
that's high end.
You can never have too many dragons.
No.
No, we're talking about saber-toothed tigers, Brad. Give
probably
us
never.
Yeah,
Probably
them
never-
too. Them
Can't
too.
see them either.
Right? Buyer's remorse, but
non-buyers
around
remorse?
first.
Yeah, non-buyer's remorse. It's too
Non-buyer's
bad.
remorse, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's what we call it when we go to a garage or estate sale and you don't buy it. It's gone forever at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get out Bricklink for like 20-ish.
It's
Yeah,
all
then
forever.
Figure out
the market made up your mind for you, I'm afraid. 30 is a little steep.
How's this for temptation, guys? I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace this week for a new desktop computer. I need a new tower, right? So after about 4 days of really getting nowhere, I decided to look up vintage Lego.
Well,
Right? About 200 miles away from where I am, somebody was selling 4 monorails for $1,500.
wow.
Yeah. If I start walking now, I might be there by the time I'm 50.
You walk that slowly? Or you're that old?
No, it's that far. It's like right at the top of the UK, and I'm right at the bottom.
200 miles. That's just a good stretch of the legs.
Yeah, but it's monorail, so isn't it well worth it?
Monorail.
There was 1 airport shuttle, 2 blue, and 1 space monorail.
Yeah.
And parts. And yeah, that was 1,500. That will teach me to look at vintage Lego, won't it? I won't do that.
Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, it's too rich for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I like monorail, but I'm also a cheap
Tempting.
guy, cheap jerk.
If I had the money, it wouldn't be a problem, but there's
That's
other
often the
things you
case,
need to buy.
Brett.
Anyway, monorail's an end game set for me. I said I'll only get one of them when I'm done with YouTube, so
There's no monorail in the Avengers sets.
I don't collect Avengers.
not yet.
Need to make a Paradisa monorail.
let's see who else is here. Ooh, we got Mel. Oh, look, nice shirt, Mel. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Look at that. Look at that shirt. Ooh.
Well, someone's in the clubhouse.
Good evening, Mel.
What's going on?
Yo.
What is Mel up to tonight?
Playing a little bit of the Precinct. It's a good game.
The what? What game is it?
Oh, the Precinct.
The Precinct. Huh.
Yes.
What system is that?
This is the Steam Deck.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to like stream game, like any games that you want to play, like through any of the platforms.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, how y'all doing?
He's doing good.
Good.
We're hard at work on pre-Brickworld stuff for most of us.
Same stuff, you know. I'm finding myself doing some stuff that I said I would never do, but it was right around the corner. So right now I don't care. Everything's just.
Are you building friends MOCs?
I'm building.
I hope so.
With friends, yeah. Unless I'm building a mock with friends, yeah.
Don't say it.
Nope.
Don't hit on those mini dolls. You know how I feel about mini dolls.
My lips are sealed.
I got the second light here.
If Reed starts hitting on mini dolls, I'll have a mini doll army pouring out of his gate with protest signs.
Dang it! What do you think? Then I'm gonna feel like Jeremy's back in town. Dang it! He had mini dolls galore too. I think back in the day, that was his army. Oh man, getting hit from all kinds of angles here.
I did it to one of my lug members. He hates mini dolls, and he was next to me on a table. So I built a little mini doll protest march, and they were carrying little signs that said, mini dolls are PPL2.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I can get all the parts I need, I'm hopefully we'll have enough portals to pass a few around. I guess that would be the goal.
That'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting on. I need 5. I got 5 built right now, and that would be for the junction point. I still need to build one for. I need one for the ice bears. Actually, I might have to order some more parts. Dang it, because I only got partials for 2 other gates right now. But I got plenty of parts. I just got to hopefully have enough of certain parts, or I will have to go with more of a pastel like this one is. But I mean, I got parts for 2 more waiting on more of those hinge bricks. I ordered some through Brick Vibe up near Mr. Wagner, and then I ordered some parts through somebody in Texas today to get the other gates. I think the gate parts I ordered enough hinge plates for 4 more portals, I believe.
I just wish Brick Vibe weren't so expensive. He's always like the last resort. It's like if you really need them quantity in the U.S., he has them, but you're going to pay for them.
Yeah, I mean, I bought some stuff. I mean, some stuff was okay, and then other stuff was. But yeah, I mean, it's close, and I know I'll get it before the show.
To buy your Lego sets, right? You know they'll have them, but you're going to pay 10% more for them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I'm a little bit different, and I had ordered some parts for a iceberg award, right?
Ooh.
Something behind
something new.
Do that. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
I'm not.
You heard it here first. There's going to be an iceberg award.
Does it look like ice?
A couple of them. Yeah, it looks like ice. It looks like an ice cube. Matter of fact, it looked like the gelatinous, whatever, you know.
Like the gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
So it won't look like my 1x2 plate or my 1x2 tile.
No, that's pretty neat, though.
Neither of those are cubes, Reed.
I know, but they work really nice with. They work really nice with these cool red ones.
Mm-hmm.
These really cool red ones. They go really nice with these. Well, they're supposed to. Oh, the red studs must have been offset. There we go.
Someone's flexing as a
Yeah, we need
Brickworld award.
Moto.
Oh, look at that! Nice.
So it fits on the current.
All right.
And if not, if they don't have a current red one, then they have Moto hit something. Then they would have a start. They have a start to one, and then they can just add it to something in the future. Or if they have this, hopefully they have a bunch of these little nomination trophies that they can just throw on the top of it, since
Thank you, Jeff. I was about to say, where in the world is the chat? And then Jeff shows up. Good evening, Jeff. 10 minutes without a comment. Ridiculous.
It's on the screen, and we can make it a little bit bigger if it's a really good comment.
Oh, now you're judging people's comments, Reed? Nice.
Sometimes. Let's figure out how to make the tile a little bit better. The tile doesn't work as well. Just fixing portal.
Just offer a trophy for the best comment. Start flying.
Yeah. I kind of like this purple brick. I was thinking of doing something different for my portals, but I really kind of like the suggestion whoever made about the trans purple 1x1s because they really look starry in this portal. We'll switch it out. We got the new color, or the new one with the actual full blown actual colors. So
can you put a light behind there?
Probably should, huh?
Iceberg Johnny G wants to know what you're eating.
Licorice.
Always a good treat.
It's Wallabies. It's the Australian licorice.
Oh, nice. Those are really good.
Yeah, they're real good.
Oh, this stuff?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but no one eats watermelon, Reed.
I had the blueberry last week. I figured I'd try the watermelon this week.
There you go.
Well, I had
You got your first sponsor.
the blacklight flashlight, I think, is out in storage. I thought I had it here, but I don't have it here. The light behind it.
Aren't you out in storage, Reed?
No, I'm not. I don't have the power and stuff to do it out there. I don't have enough stuff.
Woo!
Nice. Too. They heavy. They real heavy. They heavy.
So.
Well, I'm about to be in the shootout. Wait a minute.
Not sure if we'll see the Hinkster tonight or not. I know his book did get funded.
It did. It wasn't looking like it, and it did at the last minute.
Yeah.
Yep, we got. Yep. Well, I mean, I gotta keep making them. Gotta keep making them. More and more and more. Like I said, I got to figure out how to put light behind it, but that's for another day, I guess. I mean, I got a lot of lights. Just
I got my order of ISB troopers off Bricklink.
Ooh, what? Oh.
Pricey little buggers, but got them before they jumped up in price.
How much are they going to jump up to?
I got them for a little under 10, and they're at like 13, 14, 15. Well, 13 is the cheapest for a few. but I got 16 of them, so
Yeah,
I have my Imperial Army.
all I'm seeing now is just the racer CMFs out there. I'm not seeing any other of the old ones anymore.
Yeah,
Kind of.
garbage that doesn't belong in a CMF slot.
It's okay. It's just like the Unikitty ones.
No, it's not okay. At least Unikitty was minifigures. But we are getting the
What do you
Oh,
got?
yeah, baby.
What do you got there? What do you got there? What was that? Mini Spaceman? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
oh, nice.
Yep. They showed him off. They showed him off at our meeting last week. A couple people had them built already.
Gonna crack it open.
Oh man, I'm getting hit. Yeah. Yeah.
That works.
No matter how much.
So other than that, not much else going on. Just prepping for Chicago. So yep. So for anybody joining
There's a
late,
certain, show on Fox that aired this week.
oh yeah, Lego Masters. Yeah, I missed it.
Ooh.
I was watching I think for Zoom show or something like. Oh, that's right. That was. And by the time I went upstairs, it was already over. So like, I missed it. I want to see how the mother son do. I see them at Chicago every year. Can't miss that. So I missed it. Was it good? It was Star Wars, I guess. So it must have been pretty good.
It was Star Wars. It was tell your own story, episode 1 style, but then mashed it up with Star Wars. I thought that was kind of weird, but seemed to work for some people.
Did they eliminate anybody in the first week?
Oh yeah.
What's up, dude?
I guess I'll have to go watch.
Oh, look who showed up, Jude.
I guess I'll have to go find. Have to go find it, I guess. Let's see. It's just.
They put the runner-up exactly what I said to Mel earlier. They had a number 1 runner-up for winner that won, and then they had just a placeholder. I'm like, what is this? Oh no.
This was Lego Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been very much disagreeing with their selections.
Yeah, I think they just picked somebody to be nice. Like, you did a good
Yep.
job. You're runner-up. You had no chance of winning, but you're runner-up.
Yep.
About this last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I can tell you who the winner is already from that first.
Oh, it's that easy to see already? Dang.
you can usually tell what the top three
You can see the matrix on that already.
might be. And that's why I think they have. Thanks
He's
for your
the one.
participation. You're the runner-up.
Yeah.
Wow. So I guess in other words, if I go on the show, I might be out I'll probably be out the first week. Huh? Cool. Short vacation.
It does seem like they're building their case for people to leave pretty quickly. Like the episode or two before, they'll be making random bad comments.
Well, you.
So I just need to ask for a leave of absence for 4 or 5 weeks. But boss, I'll probably be back in a week. So
But I think when they told you there was going to be a lot of twists and turns and twists to this, like there's a twist. I think they're going to. Sounds like to me they're doing callbacks. If you looked at the casting for it before it aired, I think they ripped it down now. Spoiler. You're gonna see you're gonna see 2 people from the past come to the show.
Oh wow.
Very cool.
Don't they have another one coming up, like a best of coming up too?
They got kids one coming up. But the U.S. isn't doing the best.
Who wants to see kids?
Australia has the Galaxy.
Oh, the Galaxy one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the Olympics, but Australians lost, so they got mad, so they renamed the show. Same show. It's true. It's the same show, but they just renamed it. They just called it something else. It's not Olympics anymore. It's the Galaxy.
That's hilarious.
They're gonna hate me. That dude keep running his mouth.
Well, that's well. You'll always have a place with us, Mel. So no matter what anybody else says,
But hasn't that always been the case though with the Australia show and the U.S. show, where they basically just mirror each other?
Yeah, they do. But what happened was what I'm saying is that like last year they had the Brick Olympics, basically like Australia versus the world.
Oh yeah.
And they lost the first show, like the first season of that. They lost. So they renamed the show, Brick Masters of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It's
Sad
the same
to change
show.
the rules.
Yeah, it's the same show, but they just renamed it so you could be the first, winners in the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. USA spoiled it for them. So, that show's down a crapper.
Ouch. Ouch.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bratfest around here this weekend.
Oh, this weekend? I didn't realize that was on Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, it's this weekend. You betcha. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'll be.
Yeah.
Hey, are we what level are we on for D&D?
Players?
19.
19.
19.
Look at my character.
Yeah, come on, Bash, brother. We're going to need you tonight. Do some
Yeah.
bashing.
Oh.
Sorry, I missed.
I need Ice Ronin. Need some help.
Larry's asking me questions in the chat already, so I think I'm gonna get over there.
No magical weapons, no nothing like that.
No extra treasure, just random. You can definitely loot up like potions and stuff in the sigil.
Yeah, get your loot out. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Do your scales.
Practice on. Loosen up. Get that.
And I got a nice tower, baby.
Get Ice Ronin loosened up. Get him
Ooh,
ready.
temporary one. I got a temporary one, so I built mine.
Nice. All right, I'll see some of you guys over there.
Have fun, Jay.
Oh, it is
See you in a little bit.
almost time, huh?
Oh man, I need my here's my I need to get my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this at least is printed.
Yeah. I have a log activity tomorrow.
Nice.
Small one.
I'll see you on the other side.
You heading out?
See
Okay.
you later,
I'm
brother.
gonna go grab my cell phone charger.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
Let's see you over there in a little bit.
See ya.
Might get.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, he finally disappeared. Let's see if I can change it up a little bit here with these portals. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I could put anything in it, because it's obviously, if it was like different elemental planes, if I could do anything inside that thing like that, different colors or something. So I have to translucent fire. So, Mr. Wagner, do you have lots of building to do? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Way too much, yes.
Way too much. You're not like Z Severus, who can just knock out a castle every couple days.
Well, and we're just building castles. It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah. Put it in the fridge.
I'll get a Dedra. I'll be
Are these
picking
new?
up the U-Wing, and she's not going to be as expensive.
Haven't seen these
I
yet.
knew the ISB troops were going to be the pricey ones. I mean,
What do you got there, Troy? Is that a special slope?
oh, curve slope,
Yeah, but it's one.
but it's the one that's only 3 plates tall, right? Nice.
Exactly. Yep.
Wow, that's nice.
Yep.
Odd piece, but I could see having some use.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. It's math-wise, it seems like it'd be easier because it's only 1 brick high total.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't often use those in situations where I really need it to be narrow. But who knows?
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I mean, I'd always rather have a double stud where you have a stud on either side, so you can connect things brick to brick. That's the piece I've been wanting forever.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got the one ring to connect stud to stud. It'd be nice to have something to connect bottom of brick to bottom of brick.
Yeah. That would be nice. I think Moto was advocating for that too at one point.
I did not say cod piece, Zisu. Well, we've got the 1x1 with the round piece to it, which you can use, but you got to cut those apart to actually use it that way. But that's the part I want.
Yeah.
Well, Zizu, you're gonna have to take some Q-tips to yours then, because I don't think that's what he said. So
I don't even know what you mistook for cod piece. Maybe I said it's an odd piece. That's possible.
oh, yep, an odd piece. Yep, that's what you said.
We haven't seen Denmark tonight. No Denmark, no Panda,
No Ralph.
no Ralph, no Zisu until now. We
Yep.
do have Johnny G. We do
Yeah,
have
we have D&D tonight, so yeah.
finally showed up.
So it's gonna be
we had
even.
Klein for a comment. We had Porter 66 for a comment. Hasn't been a lot going on in the chat.
Chat's been kind of slow tonight. Now that you can see yourself on your chat on the screen all the time now. I mean, now the chat's not as vibrant as it normally is.
It has nothing to do with that mini print on the screen, Reed.
Hey, I'm trying to add some humor. Well, you guys got 5 minutes. 5 minutes before we go play some D&D. Is Holy Swiss making an appearance tonight also?
I guess so. I'm here.
No, you're here, not there. You should just stay here.
I could, but is Reed staying here?
I am not. I'm playing. We're getting to that point now where I think it's probably going to be as needed as many hands on deck for what we're encountering. So
Yeah, it's kind of true.
it's kind of getting to that.
But at the same time, it takes forever to get through all of us.
Well, you just, it's one of those things where I always say it's best just to kind of put the building aside and always be kind of watching, paying attention. I take notes. So for me, I'm always.
So then you do nothing but play.
Yeah. That's kind of, if we were in person, you'd be wanting to play all the time. Oh, look who shows up with 5 minutes left.
I'm staying on tonight.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
That's fine. See, Hinkle, you can come join your
What is
pal.
Kevin Hinkle giving away this evening?
Wagner. You can come in and join.
There
you go.
Now,
There you
Troy,
go.
you are not coming to Chicago, right?
No, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Awesome. I thought you weren't for some reason.
No, I'll be there. But this will probably be the very last time.
Ever?
Yeah, I think so. For a
What
good
are
long
you
while.
talking about?
It's too much, man. It's too much money.
It's just enough. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. So get your Troy Lovins in while you can.
Well, we'll have to see if we can change that mindset.
Yeah.
Or get a cyclical every couple of years you come.
Yeah.
Every third year or something.
Or you could come to a show with us.
There you go.
I would like to get to Colorado next year. We'll see.
That'd be cool.
I'm going to Brick Days next year. I think is on my. I think Ralph and I are going to
Brick Days. What's that?
Nebraska Brick Days.
Nebraska.
Oh,
Yeah.
gonna do some corn mocks.
No, we're gonna take our highly renovated mock back and go back and go to
Come on, Zizu, that's ridiculous. I'm only gonna get 20 of each.
All right, I'm gonna head over there.
Okay,
Good seeing you, Troy. See you in a couple
Good
weeks.
seeing you. Yeah, we'll see you in a little bit, Kevin.
Excellent.
Yeah, hopefully Troy farewell tour. Well, we did a
You shut
Hinkle.
your mouth, Hinkle.
We did a Hinkle farewell tour, a while back. I think
Oh,
I have,
the HFT, I remember that.
I have a poster somewhere from that.
I think I met Kevin in person once, ever. I think. Maybe it's twice. I thought only once.
Hopefully, one of these days he will come back to Lake Chicago, perhaps, or something.
Yeah, the colors on the Kraken are great. Doesn't the Griffin have dark red, which is an overused color in Castle?
So I'm gonna probably have to head over there too. You said you're gonna keep it going tonight.
I am.
Well, the nice thing is with the new chat feature, you don't have to post a chat. The chat is up there. I think
You nerds have fun.
Yeah. Everybody, make sure if you're in the chat, let us know if that is visible. If that is.
We don't
decently-
care, chat. Don't bother to tell us anything. We don't care about that chat feature.
Or if it needs to be maybe on a better. Do I have a better background, perhaps? Maybe. Let's see what we got.
Should I tell him, Mr. Wagner, or should I keep him in suspense till next week?
Keep them in suspense.
Okay, you said it.
There we go. Put that. Suspense.
Reed,
Suspense music. Oh.
Reed, you play a game that I said I'd never play, but it's installing on a laptop in front of me.
That you'd never play.
Hoosier goes mental about me playing this game.
Shoots and ladders.
No.
Yeah,
Reed
Jeff,
knows
that's
it.
true. That could be the
Reed
case.
knows which game it is.
Is it Craft? Minecraft, perhaps?
Oyster?
See.
I haven't played. I won't be playing until after Chicago. I got too much building to do. But I will.
Yeah, no, little man's got into it, so he asked me to download it for him.
Okay,
I'm not
well, when you
playing.
get into it, let me know. We have a realm. You can, if you want, we can give you
He
access to
can
that.
come in. He can ban people. He can wreck stuff like Jacob did. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, well, then he'll truly have the wrath of Hoosier at his side. When he
Oh, Hoosier's in there a lot now, or was he all the time?
Hoosier's been in there, Haley's in there, Bama's in there. I mean, everybody's in there. Yeah.
Everybody's in there.
Yeah,
Come on, Reed. Everybody?
everybody's in there.
No, it's not everybody.
Everybody who's anybody is in there.
Oh, it's definitely not everybody who's anybody. You're getting further and further from the truth.
Okay, I got two done.
Some people that are some people are in there.
Okay, well, I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a good night.
Good luck. Hope you get killed.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, hope it's a wipe. Hope you all die.
I
Sweet.
didn't say that, he did.
That would be cool.
Finally, gone. Thought it would
So
never
good.
leave.
Mr. Wagner. We all know Reed generally dies first.
Mr. Hinkle, congratulations on your new book.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Things you do for kids.
Hoarder, what are you agitated about? It's quite the ditty you got there. Right.
I'm sitting doing computer things, Mr. Wagner. I haven't
Yeah,
touched Lego in over a week. I'm just not feeling
Are you starting to get withdrawal?
it. No, I'm just not feeling it at the moment, if I'm 100% honest.
Well, Brickworld's coming up, so I have to be feeling it. Otherwise, I'm toast.
Well, you know, I did break the rules and get another hobby, didn't I?
What? No, that's right.
Yes. I do like to do a little bit of DJing on occasion.
Ah,
Yeah, I like my music. Music changes the vibe. If you're depressed, it makes you happy.
what kind of music do you like?
Depends what mood I'm in.
That doesn't help.
Mostly I like EDM. I don't know. I like all sorts. I like classical. I like old school. I like rock. I like R&B. I like drum and bass.
Well, if you're talking DJing, I was assuming it was electronic.
Electronic's cool, but with computers and whatnot now, you can do so much more, Mr. Wagner.
You can do so much more than you can with electronic music.
No,
Makes sense.
than you used to be able to with vinyl.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I can insert 8 different drums in 2 seconds rather than go out and have to buy 8 different drums.
Yeah, you can pretty much create whatever you want to. Yes, now this is a show, Johnny G. That's right.
Yeah. Well, listen, if now it's a show, I actually have got somebody else we could try and get on. He'd probably tell me off for ringing America this time in the morning, but you know, hey, that's why they're called mobile phones, you know.
So now
Just-
it's turning into Friday Night Bricks, eh? I don't know if I trust you with this phone call, Brett.
It's only 2:05 a.m. over here. I don't know what time it is over there.
Wow.
Listen, Mr. Wagner, if you give me means to communicate with you and I need to communicate with you, you are getting a call, day or night. I do not care.
Well, that helps me decide whether to give you a way to communicate with me.
There you go.
Thank you for the warning in advance. And I'm looking at reference pictures for my build as I work, which is why I'm looking down on my phone. I don't even know if you could tell that.
I can't call Buttchop Johnny G. He never answers. And I can't call Haley because I haven't seen Haley or spoke to Haley for nearly 2 days.
A whole 2 days? How do you survive?
Well, you know.
I don't know. That
Some
seems
of us are
impossible.
not clingy friends, Mr. Wagner. That is the key. You know. I mean, if I was a clingy friend, I'd be shouting at Reed still that I haven't got a shirt, you know.
So, what type of EDM do you like?
I like all sorts. I like house. I like a bit of speed garage.
What are some of your favorite artists?
Favorite artists? Well, obviously I like Daft Punk.
Obviously.
Pendulum are good. I don't know. There's so many different artists. Obviously, I don't go hard with a lot of American stuff or European stuff. I only sort of stick to what I know. But you know, I like, you know, everyone says if you choose a rapper, you have a rapper. Most people turn around. The common choice is Eminem. I'm a bit old school. For me, my choice of rapper is not Eminem. I think Eminem's cool. I think what he done was cool. But back in the day, we all had our rappers. I think there was 4. Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Biggie, and Tupac.
So way back in the day, you're saying.
Yeah. And for me, it was always Ice Cube. He just had a look about him that you didn't want to meet him down a dark alley at any age, you know? Even
Well,
as
and
a
then there's
kid.
Friday too, right?
Right. Now, the movies, I think they are the best portrayed movies of what real life stoners are actually about. Everyone says drugs are bad. The Friday movies put it into real terms because in certain areas, you know, poverty stricken areas, life is like that. People are like that, you know? He's only doing a movie about stuff he's seen in real life. That's what movies are, right? A recall of what you've seen played out in front of you. But the Friday movies are iconic. The first time I watched the first Friday movie, I probably watched it 100 times, Mr. Wagner. I promise you.
Jeez, 100 times?
Yeah.
You insane?
And when they brought the second one out, I was over the moon. And then when they brought the third one out, I was even more excited.
I have not seen the third one. I think I've seen the second one once. I've seen the first one many times.
Then they were going to do a fourth one with Chris Tucker, and Chris Tucker wouldn't do it.
That was after he had Fifth Element money.
Yeah. You know.
Yes, I will get to your comment on the factions. I missed it. I saw Johnny G's call Haley or butt chop and missed your comment above. But I will be right back. I have to check some dimensions before I continue building here.
I don't really rate the idea of the new factions because I just buy vintage, so I'm not really commenting because I've got nothing good to say. But yeah, I will say this. Nobody mentioned this tonight. If you haven't, and you can tolerate Tom Cruise, go watch the new Mission Impossible. It's brilliant. Yes, sir. I've almost watched it twice. Almost. Definitely worth a watch. Get some popcorn, some donuts, go to the cinema, pay a bit extra, get a couch, sit down, chill, watch a movie. Yes, sir. I can't find motivation to build Lego. I got to fix the trains because Tommy Lee pulled them all down. I've got to wait for this computer to update. I don't know. But Where's MJ Bay? He always says yes. That MJ Bay. Oh, I don't know. We need to send Reed positive vibes so that he doesn't die straight away.
So, any guesses to what I'm building for Brickworld with that?
To be quite honest, I didn't even.
I don't
look.
expect you to know, Johnny G. I am very excited for the castle minifigs and the giveaway machine. I think the Kraken look great. I like having the Griffin, but it's dark red again, so that's not as useful, but it's still going to be a pretty nice fig. Importantly, they both have leg printing, so that's 2 brand new factions, plus the snake faction, plus the horse faction. And what's the 5th one? There's a 5th one coming, I think. What is it? I thought there was one more coming too. But I'm pretty excited for the for both of the new factions. So the rest of the figures I'm about, but that's fine. Other people are excited for the space figures and apparently Paradisa for some reason. So, but and yes, I was showing off my ISB troops earlier. Zissou. So, picked those up from across the pond. And I don't have Dedra yet. I will get here when I get to U-Wing, and I'll probably pick up another couple from some of the other ISB fellows. So.
I don't know if you heard while you was adventuring.
Oh, I was adventuring, all right.
I said I've seen Mission Impossible, Mr. Wagner. I don't know if it's your cup of tea, but
they're okay, but I think I'm about 12 behind.
Yeah, no. They've just brought out the part 2 to the one that's 2 years in between. And I've been waiting, and very good. Very good.
Yeah, I've heard they're good. I liked, my sister was a big fan of the original Mission, or the Mission Impossible that came out in the 60s, and the Mission Impossible that came out in the 80s or 90s. And then the Mission Impossible movie ended up having Jim, the head guy, be betraying the whole team, which didn't make any sense. So it was kind of oh great, this is just another Tom Cruise movie. So I never got into the Mission Impossible movies. I saw a couple of them. My wife likes them, but I never got into them.
Yeah, no, they're good movies. Worth a watch. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I've seen Thunderbolts. Have you seen that yet?
No, I want to, but I have not yet.
I won't spoil it.
Thank you. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's the first Marvel thing in a while that I've been looking forward to. So.
Well, let's face it. Ironheart's not going to be very good, is it?
Who knows?
We already know, Mr. Wagner. Look, you can't polish a turd. It's a turd. They kept it back 5 years. It's a turd. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
And what are your issues with it?
It's just trying to copy Iron Man far too much.
It does seem like that's what it's trying to do.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a suit, don't make it look like the one he had.
Yeah.
With so many other things, like, come on, I know you're Star Wars and I'm Star Trek, but at least the Borg had nano probes. Do you know what I mean? You could build a nano suit or something, That would be
Yeah.
interesting. Totally next level, but they're just not coming up with new ideas.
Well, Endgame ended the universe very well, and it's been very hard to recover from that. And I think everything through Endgame was already kind of written and laid out before they started, which makes for a much better series. And now they're trying to tack things on and a lot of one-offs, and it's just like a lot of some of the Star Wars garbage that's come out with the sequels that weren't planned, and they just threw things out there. When you don't put the effort in, you're not going to get a good product. So,
do you know what I miss, Mr. Wagner? And I think Marvel really dropped the effing ball with this.
What?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I watched a couple episodes and wasn't that impressed because it was an obviously TV show, not a movie.
Yeah,
but I also didn't watch a lot of those series that were coming out at the time, like Luke Cage or Daredevil or any of that.
The last two were a bit crazy out there, but then you expect that by the end, But as far as the TV series goes, I might re-download it and watch it just because it's good Marvel. Do you know what I mean? They're going out, they're finding superheroes. They're trying to get allegiances with them. They're doing it the old-fashioned way, so to speak. And that's what keeps it authentic, All this new stuff where, like we say, if anybody was to step into Iron Man's suit, it's going to be his daughter, isn't it? You know what I mean? Or Pepper Potts, whatever. Whoever was in charge of the company. Yeah, it's going to be them that steps into the Iron Man suit, not anybody else.
Well, the character wasn't. She showed up in one of the Spider-Mans or something, and she didn't get your attention in there. So
yeah,
I thought Miss Marvel was one of the best shows they've done, than like Hawkeye, and that's something they're not really taking advantage of.
Yeah, again.
Or Marvel Girl or whatever it was, not Captain Marvel. Those weren't good.
We won't ask what happened with Eternals.
What was that?
I said we won't mention Eternals.
Oh, that was horrible. Was that the first of the really bad Marvel movies?
Oh. Never did a movie look so good to be so disappointed.
Huh. And that's the epitome of, like a Fast and the Furious Marvels movie. Although I don't watch the Fast and the Furious movies, and then the Transformers movies, it's like, a lot of action and flashy stuff, but it's not any good. And I haven't watched enough of them to have an educated opinion on them. I only know from watching one of each or portions of them that I don't like them. So I could be wrong. Maybe they're wonderful gems of movies, but not from what I've seen.
It's like we say, with Fast and Furious, probably the first 3 or 4, Mr. Wagner, the OGs, were good. In their day, they were well done. It highlighted the car scene well. Anything after 4, and you're talking out in space and all shit, you know what I mean? And
wow.
Yeah, that's how believable it is. Cars jumping across the roofs of buildings that have then been turned into the Nissan Qashqai advert.
Yeah. Sorry, Johnny G. What is Strange New Worlds? What am I missing there? Oh, is that Star Trek?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
I've been,
But yeah,
I've been going,
it's like the Expendables. We're gonna get a whole bunch of decent actors and make a garbage movie. So, I mean, that's been a Hollywood formula for a long time because you have a decent chunk of the population that doesn't care about quality. They want to have action scenes and violence, and that's their movie, right? It doesn't matter if it's realistic in any way. So,
I just think they've been so far off. Hulk's gone soft.
the raccoon movies. Oh, well, I assume you're talking about
Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, those are very good. Those are some of the best things that Marvel's done.
Yeah.
But again, that was part of the MCU through Endgame, with the exception of the third one was after, but that was well done too. Yeah, I really enjoy watching the Guardians movies.
See, as I said, like since Marvel, they've turned Hulk soft. For me, I like the first couple of Hulk movies. You know,
I didn't like any of the Hulk movies.
the first.
I thought the
with Banner, is it Eric Banner?
Yeah, Eric Bana was the first one, and then Ed Norton was the second one. That one was okay, but it still wasn't good. The Hulk is the worst Marvel movie in the original MCU, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Yes, I assume you're talking about Thanos.
Yeah.
Johnny G, sometimes. Sometimes you amaze me, Johnny G. Where did this dude go? He was here briefly, and then he takes off. I didn't respond to him in 3 minutes.
Yeah. MJ Bay abandoned us as well. You wait.
Was MJ here? I didn't even see him.
I know. MJ Bay was the person on the phone, Mr. Wagner.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Didn't realize he was. Well, is he European, or am I just assuming he's European?
No, he's American.
Well, then how is it 2 a.m. for him?
It's not. It's 2 a.m. for me.
I know it's 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah, but I don't know what the time is over there. I don't. This late at night, you can't even ask me what state he's in. Brett. It is Friday. To be fair. Well,
it is Friday. That's fair. It's fairly Friday.
I turned my brain off at 8 o'clock, Mr. Wagner. Sorry.
Oh, there's MJ Bay. Yeah, I know you're here, dude, but you're barely talking. You say hi and goodbye, and that's about it. Yeah. Although I might be waking the sleeping giant by even saying that, so it's probably better just to leave you alone and let you just comment in passing. So I'm sorry I said anything.
See, MJ, here's your chance. Look, come on. Come on. No excuses. Listen.
Oh, there's plenty of excuses.
Well, all right. You're not supposed to give him ammo, Mr. Wagner, otherwise he shoots back.
If that's all I needed for ammo, he would have been fine on his own anyways.
Well, listen, he hasn't actually heard you say, MJ Bay, could you please come on and join us and talk castle? He would happily, look.
Oh, would he?
Oh, listen, if you said it, you know, I say it all the time. I rung him up. if you asked him, Mr. Wagner, what's the bettings he'd come on just out of spite to prove me wrong? See?
I have never invited anyone on this stream. I
I'm
don't
sure-
know what privileges I have in that respect. I know I can do it, but I haven't.
You don't have to invite him. MJ's on the list.
Oh, well
All
then
you've got
come
to
on,
do is let him
MJ.
in. Yeah.
If you're on the list, why aren't you on here?
See, there you go. You said it, MJ. If you're on the
Well,
list.
It'd be nice to get Castle back, except we might just get recycles of the existing figures. So the keep forgetting what it's called, but the machine is giving us much better figures than we would have gotten from any other 3-in-1 castle for a while, because they'll sit on the same factions for quite a bit. So, in my opinion, be it not at all humble.
I get the figures. I just don't like the idea of the brick-built bardings on the horse. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's garbage, but I only want the figures. I don't care.
Yeah, no, the figures, if I come across them, but I'm not going to buy the set just to get them.
Oh, neither am I. I'm going to buy them off bricks and pieces.
You know, to me, it's just illogical to buy a set that I don't want just to get the figures. If that's the case, I should have bought Snow White.
Yeah, that one's been tempting a couple of times. But
I don't. Mr. Wagner, while I'm looking for a computer, I've seen Rivendell without the figures. I've seen the D&D without the dragon and the figures for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
well, why would you bother? The figures are the main reason to get those sets.
Because to be quite honest, I don't need figures. I've got plenty.
Although the Rivendell's pretty great.
For the size of the layout I've got enough figures. You know? And I can say that happily.
Never enough. Never.
Listen,
never
you and Reed got
enough.
issues. You and Reed have got issues with your armies.
Never enough for me. For me. For me.
How many is too much of an army, Mr. Wagner? More than 300 of one figure?
See, I don't army build in that kind of quantity. I army build up to about 20 or 30 of a faction.
Yeah,
And typically, if there's one that comes out, I'll get between 10 and 20, and then I'll augment with other figures. I have a couple armies that are just straight up, like my lion army, my red and white lion army is primarily just red and white lion figures, but most of my other armies, maybe half of them actually have the sigil on their torsos, and then the other one are mixed in torsos from other things.
See, again, back to the Facebook Marketplace. Tell you what else there is for sale over here. There is the Lego Dwarven chess set, I believe, and it's literally a stone's throw away from me.
Well, I could order all this stuff on Bricklink and pay through the nose for it, but I don't want it.
Oh yeah, no, this was reasonable. Like, I don't know how much the chess sets were, but this is reasonable considering it's like still new condition. I think it's been opened but never used, you know. See, I don't look at none of them. When I want to set Mr. Wagner, I just go to eBay.
Oh yeah,
I just
the
go
other
buy it now, check the rate of selling to make sure they got a good seller rating, and then yeah, I click buy now. That's how I buy the vintage sets. I don't mess about. I don't try and dispute the price or the shipping. I just pay for it.
I forgot to ask, did anyone buy any of the re-release sets that came out a couple days ago? I did not. I already have the Castle in the Forest, and I didn't want the other ones. I already had a chance to buy and never picked up. Because the Brickland Designer Program, they released they gave you an opportunity to buy 15 or 20 of the sets again if you wanted to. I'm wondering if anyone picked any of them up. I would have picked up Castle in the Forest if I didn't have it. And then I would have picked up Lego Pards Saloon, but there was no chance that was coming out.
Mm.
So I'm curious if anyone else, if anyone picked up some of those sets while they were there. Oh, Castle Battle Packs would be great, but Bricks and Pieces is just as good, if not better.
MJ Bay, there was this one time at Bandcamp where Reed put some Castle Battle Packs in one of Hoosier's Lego auctions. And do you know what I done? I got my English pounds and I bought them quick before someone else did. Yeah. Saying that, Mr. Wagner, didn't you pass on a Gene Battle Pack to Reed to pass on to Buttchop to pass on to pass on to pass on?
No, I think Johnny G won it, and he gave it to Buttchop via me. Because I think, because I'm the one that sponsored it and provided it as the giveaway. Johnny G won it and then gave it to Buttchop.
Right.
But it took like a couple of years to get it to Buttchop because I never saw him in any events, and I eventually gave it to Reed and made it his responsibility instead.
Yeah. See, battle packs. We all need battle packs. Lego don't listen to us. They don't want our money.
Yeah, you keep wanting me to go to Andor. So, like, once I start talking about Andor, I won't stop.
It's like Windows updates. Once you start them, they never stop.
What was that?
I said it's like Windows updates. Once you start them, they never stop.
Oh, yeah. That was a tagline for some product too, but I can't remember. I remember the jingle, but I can't remember what the product was. It was like a gum or something, or Pringles, maybe. Once you pop, you can't stop. I don't remember.
That was Pringles. Oh my. Why? I'm laying in tomorrow. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So, I think Deirdre could have been just fine if she hadn't tried to handle Axis herself. That was her undoing. When she did that, she messed it all up, and then everything went downhill from there. Because if she'd done it by protocol, then it would have been successful and everything would have changed. So that was the mistake she made. Because up until that point, you could argue that she hadn't really done anything. That was a major issue. I mean, data hoarding, she might have been able to work around, but once she messed up Axis, then she was going to have a hard time coming back from that. So I am a little surprised that she lived at all. I would have assumed that she wouldn't have, but I'm not too concerned with that. Yes, she did, but she also didn't follow the channel she was supposed to, and she was holding on to data she wasn't supposed to get or have. So she was working around the system like she wasn't supposed to be. And the data that she had wasn't supposed to be in her hands for a reason. So by holding on to that and thereby allowing access to it, it really was her fault that a lot of that happened. So I think that was justification for what happened. I could have totally seen it going a different way though, and not had any issue with it. So, well, good, Jude. I'm jealous. I'm a big fan of Pringles. I would take one if you. I would buy one off of you if I were sitting next to you, but I'm not. So. I don't foresee a spinoff of Andor at all. I could see them trying to do something with Clea, but I don't think that's going to happen. I hope they don't. I could see her showing up later in other stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's suddenly showing up in animated shows all over the place. But we'll see. I think we were extremely blessed to get 2 seasons of Andor. I don't think we'll see anything like it again. So it's kind of just thankful that it occurred and enjoy it regularly. After going back and watching Rogue One, it didn't mesh as well as I hoped when I watched it again. And Cassian's a little bit too much of a backseat character. Not like he's backseat, but it doesn't mesh as well with the role he has in Andor. So, but I think they would have had a very hard time reconciling that well, and not messing with how season 2 was going to run and season 1. So, I'd much rather have Andor be a better show and Rogue One be not quite as good, because the best parts of Rogue One are the attack on Edu and the attack on Scarif. So, what kind of pizza? Pizza and barbecue, Jude? That's kind of ridiculous. And I don't need a Jyn Erso movie. Her character was more... her turning into a rebel always seemed a little bit forced to me, so I'm now less attached to Rogue One and more attached to Andor, and I'm fine with that. I would really have liked to have seen Blue Leader in Andor a little bit more, but that's all right. I can live without it.
Oh no, no more Star Wars. What will we do?
Shut it.
Celebrate, party in the street. I was talking to my friend earlier, Mr. Wagner, and I said there is nothing good on TV to watch anymore. I'm currently watching 1960s American comedy.
There's nothing good to watch on TV anymore. What 1960s comedy are you watching? I Love Lucy and the Dick Van Dyke Show?
No, Petticoat Junction.
That's a TV show?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. I've heard of it. But I didn't realize it was a TV show. I thought it was a movie, I guess.
When I searched for it, it said movie, but then I found out it's a TV show, and someone spliced together 4 or 5 episodes to try and make a movie. It was a good attempt, but yeah, no, just something different. We've got Amazon Prime, we've got Disney Plus, we've got Roku, we've got Paramount, Studio Canal. We're subscribed to about 13 different things, and there's nothing on any of it.
Okay.
We got Netflix.
What was that?
We got Netflix as well.
Do you have Hulu?
No.
Well, Disney Plus sometimes comes with Hulu. You don't have Hulu?
Maybe not in the UK. I don't know.
Okay, I can see.
Not that I've seen.
What do you?
But
is the Expanse on? Expanse is on something. I don't remember if it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I think it's one of
That's
those.
Amazon.
What? That's Amazon?
Yeah.
I've heard great things about it, but I haven't watched it myself.
Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah. The
Okay.
Fallout. I watched the Fallout TV show. That was quite good.
Yep, Fallout's good. Have you watched Reacher?
Yeah, I've watched Reacher.
Reacher's good.
Have you watched Tracker on Disney Plus?
Tracker? No, that's the one with Green Arrow, or with Green Arrow in it.
Yeah.
Green Arrow from Smallville.
Yeah.
Justin, what's his name?
That's the one.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. I've watched everything. The other day, I watched when the computer broke. I watched the whole of the 100 because when it first came out, it was coming out in episodes, and yeah, that annoys me. I'd rather wait till it's all out and then just sit and binge watch. I'm one of them kind of people. But yeah, I watched all of the 100. Then I watched all of Black Mirror on Netflix.
Yeah. Have you watched Frontier with Aquaman?
No.
Frontier's good. I think there are 3 seasons of it. It's set in 1600s U.S. and Canada. It's about fur trapping trade and stuff. I would recommend that. Have you watched The Musketeers?
Not yet.
The Musketeers is very well done. I saw that's on something these days.
Now that you said that, Station 11, that's good. I watched that, Johnny G. That's good.
I've heard good things about that, but I've never seen it myself.
Yeah, no, I watched that. This is what I mean. I watch a lot of things.
Yep.
I'll give you, for instance, Morgan Mindy episode 1 appeared on my YouTube list today, so I started watching that before the stream.
Yeah, Mork and Mindy's not bad. I enjoyed it.
It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to going back through A-Team and Airwolf.
Oh, yeah. A-Team's good. Airwolf is not as good. Knight Rider is not good. I love those shows growing up. They're not. They don't hold up as well. A-Team's still decent.
I like
Simon
the Wraith.
Simon is still decent too.
The Wraith was good, Mr. Wagner. Did you see that?
Which one?
The Wraith with the invisible car.
Oh, no, I didn't. It was a Knight Rider ripoff in my mind, so I never watched it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was very different to that. But yeah, no, that movie.
That's what a Wraith fan would say.
What I was going to say is that movie aged well. What might not have been so good back then, if you watch it sort of now, it's a good sort of 80s, early 90s movie that wasn't too OTT with the visual effects.
Yeah, the movie. Sorry, it wasn't a TV show.
Yeah, no. It was a movie. Who do you have in it? What's his name? I can't think.
Pretty sure he was a no name. Was it Bob Hoskins?
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen was in Wraith?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
He's the guy that had the big forward hair. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. See? Dude knows. He said it was good. Yeah, no, I think, yeah. Yeah, no, I watched that. I like all sorts of things. I've got Garbage Pail Kids. I've got Howard the Duck.
Garbage Pail Kids.
You know what I mean? If I find a movie and I like it, I keep it. I don't care how old it is. Don't make no odds to me. That's what I say. That Petticoat Junction, Mr. Wagner, is in black and white.
Yeah, that's old. That's those 60s for you.
But I don't mind that because it's like You know, it's cheesy comedy. You can have it on in the background. You know, again, I've watched all of Big Bang Theory. I can go on.
You can watch Columbo. Columbo's always good.
I've watched most of that. Murder, She Wrote. Let me think. What else? I'm trying to think. I've watched so many programs. Truly, I have.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. There are a number of those on Amazon Prime these days. It's a fantastic show if you haven't watched it.
I'm just trying to see. I've watched all the Resident Evil movies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I've watched all the Underworld movies.
Yeah, the first one's good. Second one, I'm trying to think. Is it the second one or the third one that was okay? Oh, I think all three of them were okay. I'm thinking of Blade, where the first one was bad, the second one was, or the first one was awesome, the second one was bad, and the third one was horrible. I think.
Yeah.
If that sounds right.
Right. Yeah. Let's see if we can. Right. Who is your favorite X-Man out of all the ones in the movies only, Mr. Wagner?
Oh, purely based on the movies?
Yeah, the ones we've had. Favorite character?
Oh, that's hard. Because a lot of the X-Men aren't portrayed the best in the movies.
Yeah. Do you know who mine is? And you'll laugh because it's probably
Hermione is not an X-Men, Brett.
Eh?
I said Hermione is not an X-Men. That's Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, I said, would you like to hear who mine is?
Oh.
What's up, Brick Enforcer?
Hello, Brick Enforcer.
All right, see, look, Johnny G said Wolverine. It's a good choice.
Yeah, that might be who I have to go with because.
Did you know who tickles it for
Hugh
me?
Jackman makes a pretty great Wolverine. Actually, Deadpool. Deadpool is my favorite character from the X-Men movies.
Right, and again, good answer.
It's the right answer. It's not just a good answer.
Do you know who I like? And you, yeah.
Jubilee.
No.
Forge.
Nope.
Psylocke.
I like Magneto's son.
Magneto's son?
Yeah.
Because I think Magneto is excellent in the First Class and the one after that, Age of Apocalypse, or no, Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Those are probably my two favorite X-Men movies, other than Deadpool.
Yeah, no, I just like Magneto's son. I think he's really cool. I think whoever they got to play the character, he just gets into character when he's him. And yeah.
And is he in the show, or is he when is he in the movies? Magneto's son?
Yeah,
mean,
the one who can slow time.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Quicksilver is very well done in the movies. He's not Magneto's son. Is he? Oh, he is. That's right. He and Scarlet Witch are, aren't they? I'm messing that up.
It's okay, Mr. Wagner. You're trying to concentrate on two things at once. It's understandable. But yeah, no. He is my favorite character.
Quicksilver scenes are the best scenes from the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
So I could totally see that.
I like all the X-Men movies. I watched all of the Wolverines, the Deadpools. I've watched all of them.
Yeah, the Wolverines weren't as good as the other movies. Although the first three X-Men movies were really bad. not like the Hulk bad, but they just botched the characters badly. And yeah, why would Magneto turn a human into a mutant? That's so against Magneto's entire principles, and
yeah, that's it.
so that was just stupid. And then let's have the same storyline in 2 movies, X-Men 2 and X-Men 3. But
yeah, no. Again, you know, I'm not saying the other X-Men any less, but the one character that stood out for me.
yes, he was far more intriguing in X-Men than he ever was in the comic books. But that's where, if you're going to say which character is far more interesting in the comics than in the movies than ever was in the comics, then it's Tony Stark and Iron Man. The most boring character in the comics ever becomes the most interesting character in the movies.
Yeah. No. No, you can't believe the chat. Freaking fools.
Yeah. I will every 6 months or so, I will pull up YouTube and watch the 2 Quicksilver scenes. The one from Days of Future Past is amazing.
Yeah.
But I really like the one from First Class as well.
Yeah.
And the music choice is what really seals the deal with those.
I know. Whoever sat down and done that really thought about it properly.
Uh-huh.
Again, we need more movies. We need more good movies. Yeah. Why can't we have a Quicksilver movie? Exactly that there. Somebody message Marvel quick. Yeah, the one where the school blows up is good as well, where the dog's eating the pizza.
Of course you'd say that, Johnny G.
Yeah, see, we're talking pure quality now. Ain't we do a crossover of all this coming up soon in the movie?
Yeah, they're going to overdo it, and I feel like it's going to be all cameos, and there's not going to be enough meat to the movie. And again, it feels like a everything but the kitchen sink approach to try to get people interested again. So I don't expect a lot from that movie, and I hate the idea of Tony Stark being Doctor Doom, or what's his name playing both characters is just idiotic.
Well, hang on. I mean, I'm not a big comic book nut, Mr. Wagner, but if Tony Stark is Doctor Doom, there's no way he can ever take his mask off, ever.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not like he can take his mask off if he's got an itch. You know, because Tony Stark died in Iron Man. So, yeah, you know, Doctor Doom, there can never be a defacing of him.
Oh, what? I'm missing something here.
Doctor Doom wears a mask, correct?
Yes, correct.
So say in the future, in a movie, someone attacks him and breaks his mask.
Okay.
It can't be Tony Stark because everyone's going to go, well, what's Iron Man doing in
Well, I think that's the thing, is I think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to say Tony Stark or a clone of Tony Stark turned into Doctor Doom, because that's what they do in comic books a lot is, oh, we're going to completely change this character and turn them into a bad guy so we can try to get viewers to pick up more comics and sell some more comic books. It's a classic approach to just completely twist a character to get people to pick it up for the wow factor. But that's one of the downfalls of comics is you have so much stuff going on. There are many storylines that you just end up ignoring or not really considering. and they'll just completely change characters in order to sell a few more comics. And like they did a good job of doing that with Civil War without changing the core character of the core values of the characters, but turning them into Doctor Doom is just ridiculous, in my opinion.
I mean, that don't get me wrong. The Rock
Well,
as
I'm getting you wrong.
Adam was shocking. He really was.
Who was?
The Rock as Black Adam, but that was DC, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, that was okay. I didn't mind that, but I also am not. Other than Batman and Superman, I've never been that interested in DC, and it's more the movies and less the comics. So
yeah, I mean, again, they're holding out for the Superman, but
once you've had Christopher Reeves and what's his name, I don't really want to see anyone else as Superman. So
I mean, I don't know.
Henry Cavill is a fantastic Superman. I don't want to see anyone else as Superman. Kind of like I don't want to see anyone other than what's his name as Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yep, because he did a fantastic job with it, and I don't ever want to see. I don't need to see.
True that.
Jennifer as Batman.
Yeah. Bale's got the coldness that he had in
yeah, I could see them doing that, but that's where even in infinite universes, that's never going to happen. So you're never going to have Tony Stark turned into Doctor Doom. That's just stupid.
Well, no, wouldn't that be like TDA kind of shit like Loki was into with all the messing with the splicing with the...
It would be, but you're never going to have... Doctor Doom exists because of Doctor Doom's background when he was born and all of that. You would never have Tony Stark turn into Doctor Doom. That's just dumb. So, yeah, the multiverse is annoying. It lets them do whatever they want and play around with characters. And again, it's the comic book approach to this lets us do whatever we want and tell whatever stories we want without worrying about continuity or maintaining the character themselves or how they really should be portrayed. So they're pulling out all the stops to try to get people interested in bad movies.
Oh, we've had a bucket ton of those.
Yeah. And they're like, what can we do? What can we do? It's not a how can we do better stories and do a better job with this movie. It's how can we sell the next movie? Well, that didn't work. How can we sell the next movie? Right? It's all about trying to sell a single movie.
I think you said it there, Mr. Wagner. You said it. You hit the nail on the head earlier. What you need is less big names crammed into a movie, a more bloody story.
Yep. Yep. But you have the Fast and the Furious effect where those movies make money. And so people think that that's an alternative to putting in the time and effort to make a good movie. Okay, dude, that makes a little more sense. If Doctor Doom took over Tony Stark in another universe, that I could see.
Yeah.
But again, it's still pretty far-fetched, and it's grasping at straws so they can bring back Tony Stark in a different way. So,
see, I like what they did with Scarlet Witch. I like what they did with Loki.
I like the first one. I did not like the second one. No, sorry, I did not like her in Doctor Strange. I did not like the second Doctor Strange movie at all.
But then sorry, I might get some hate for this. I didn't like Thor Ragnarok. I thought that was absolute dog shit.
Oh, I really enjoyed it.
I actually thought it was crap. Like I said, again, seeing Hulk that way, like, yeah, just
everything. Yeah, Jeff, I could see that. Yeah, and that's where. So, but what characters did you care about before watching the movies from the comics? Because that plays a major role in how you view the portrayals. I've been a big X-Men fan for a long time, and kind of the Jim Lee X-Men was the pinnacle of X-Men in my opinion from when I read. So I know there are other good stories that happened long before, but I really got into it in the Jim Lee era. And so those X-Men and those personalities are what I love. So I didn't like the first 3 X-Men movies because they butchered those characters. The First Class movies, or the re-release, used characters I didn't care about as much, and the few characters that I did, they hit on the head decently well, so I liked them a lot more. And that's where, if you're really attached to the Hulk, then you're going to have a hard time with Thor Ragnarok. If you don't care about the Hulk, then Thor Ragnarok's just fine. So
Yeah, this is true. Look, Dude's dropping bars.
yeah. I don't know. I probably do, Jude. I don't remember exactly how exactly what you're referring to there. But the Spider-Man multiverse they did a really good job with, I thought. And that was a different way of doing it. That was a way to bring all 3 of the old series together. It wasn't a way to change the story or deal with the fact that they couldn't use the same actor again. So
I'm feeling it too, Mr. Wagner.
yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap things up here. I got so much building to do tomorrow before I head out. So I made good progress today, so that's good.
And we kept them entertained.
I hope so. I hope we kept you guys entertained. And Johnny G, no guess at what I'm building? I briefly showed a shot of what I was carrying around. And Johnny, you're not going to be at Brickworld, are you? Nor will Jude. I don't think Jeff will be either. I won't see any of you guys there. Or Zizu.
Just to see me in the States would be a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just a quick jump over the pond, right, Johnny?
9 hours in a plane, yeah.
I'm not familiar with who that is, Jude.
Mm-hmm. Dude's been doing his research.
So Johnny G, it's early Saturday morning for you, isn't it? So you have to get up a little early. Four-wing spaceship. The carrier from Jeddah? No. And I will have to show my build in 3 weeks at the Brickworld stream.
For sure.
It's lunchtime? Yep. Wow. Okay. You must be in Western Australia then? No, you'll see Johnny D in a couple weeks. And Jeff, you will not be at Brickworld Chicago, correct? Oh, okay. Yes, I think I know who you're talking about. And is the next Spider-Man with Tom Holland, or is it a new Spider-Man again? Because I thought they were doing a pretty good job with Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's sad, Jeff. Oh, good. I'm glad Tom Holland's still doing it. They've done a good job with that and wrapped into Iron Man very well. So Well, you shall see in a few weeks, Johnny G.
Yeah.
But you probably are right.
Later, y'all.
Yep. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the evening with you. Those of you that stuck around, so go migrate over to
Critical Bricks.
Critical Bricks. I'm like, Bricks and Pieces, that's not it. Over to Critical Bricks and check that out. But thank you for joining us. And we will be seeing you. See if I can figure out how to do the closeout on this if I can. We'll be seeing you next week. And I guess that's going to be it because I can't figure out how to do the closing scene.
Still says live.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, MJ Bay. Thank you, Johnny G. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Jeff. Hopefully that's everyone that's in the chat. Good talking with you, Brett. Thanks for sticking around for another hour.
It's all right, buddy. Anytime.
Yeah, bye, Zissou, although I think you left us a while ago. Thanks, Jeff. You're not really, it's not what I want to be doing.
Yeah. Get rid of the copyright strikers. We finish.
Exactly. That's what we want. Oh, here we go. I think I can end it here.